Hi, this is Preeti Susarla. So now let us go with 2 points, day before exam and on the day of exam. Day before exam. It should not be a content or concept reading. It should be a quick revision part only with the blueprint points and PYQs. These are the 2 points to be noted. Most important point. Next, second point, stop reading exactly by 10:30. Don't ever read after 10:30 at night during exams. Next, strictly ban night outs. Never do any night out and don't force yourself to do night out. Next important point, don't touch any topic which is very new to you. Just revise very quick only the topics and the content which is very familiar and which you can take into very deep heart. Next point, you should have mind mapping of all the concepts whatever you know very well. So map them in your brain in such a way that which one will come and which one will not come. Next important point is revise quick revision. In that quick revision, diagrams, grammatical part for languages, next stat and constructions, 1 mark questions and MCQs. These are most important points where you can cover marks without any fail. So do remember, these are 5 important points where you have to cover. Next important, strictly ban night outs. I'm pointing out, underline this point with red ink that you should never do night out before the day of exam. And stop reading by 10:30. This is what you have to do at or on one day before. And one more point, strictly ban outside food and any sort of oily food. These 2 points. And say no to Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, all social medias. Not one day before, 1 month before of your exam. Right. Now coming to the point, on the day of exam, if possible, when you slept by 10:30, try to wake up by 4:30 in the morning and have again the same pattern of revision. Just go for only 1 mark questions, MCQs, diagrams and mathematics, constructions and statistics side. Grammatical points for languages. So revise only these 3 things. Don't touch any point which is very new. And stop reading 1 hour before exam. Never open book, never open book, never open book 1 hour before the exam. Keep your brain free, fresh and be happy. Next, if possible, sit in Dhyana Mudra for some time so that your brain can become calm and peace. Next, while going to exam, first point, I-card and hall card means identity card and acknowledgement card, hall ticket card. These 2 cards, it is must for you people to take it. So don't ever forget. And one more important point, your hall ticket should be, if you want you can laminate that, but before that take 2 copies of Xerox and keep them safe. 2 copies of Xerox and keep them safe. Right. Next, 2 pens, either black or blue. Remember carefully, see that your pen is with complete ink, because if your ink is gone out, you should never change the pen without the signature of invigilator. Don't change the color ink as you lost the ink, means ink is completed or something else, unless you have some change of sign of invigilator. It is to be noted. So 2 pens with full ink, either blue or black, pencil, eraser, sharpener, scale. These things to be taken very criterial. Most important point, if possible, if they accept, carry 1 bottle of water also with you. I think in examination hall every 1 hour they will supply you water. If they aren't supplying, please carry 1 bottle of water. If they permit you, you can take inside. So this is most important. Now before going to exam hall, drink a glass of water, make your brain free and fresh and go to examination hall. Be near examination hall half an hour before for the first day. From after days, you can be 15 minutes before so that you can go inside and you can take your room and you can sit into your place. Sit in your exact proper place 5 minutes before exam and calm your brain. Sit relaxed. Don't talk to anyone. Don't see that side and this side. Just concentrate on your brain and keep smiling, because your brain calmness reflects on your paper while you are presenting. Right. Now, exactly the time you take the paper. After taking the question paper, never rush for writing. First, close your eyes for 2 seconds, open your eyes and start reading the question paper. So you will be having, basing on CBSE or SSC patterns, you will be having 15 minutes to half an hour of time only to read question paper. Only to read question paper. Never start writing when the time is for reading question paper. Read question paper first time. In second time, while you are reading, take a pencil in your hand and just start ticking. Which question you can write without thinking, which question you have to think for a while, which question you have to think for more time, and which question you cannot write even after thinking. Just think in that pattern and tick them. Without thinking, without having any second option, if you can write it, just round that. In the same way, if you want to think for a while, just put a dot. So you can have your own criteria of mentioning them. Right. Next important point, never write anything on the question paper except dot or round. No answers, nothing. You should maintain your paper, question paper, very plain and neat. Next, taking your exam sheet. Here, point to be noted, I have seen a few people, after taking your examination answer sheet, you will be mentioning some religious marks over that. Never mention any sort of religious marks on the top of your exam sheet, answer sheet. Just thing is that you have to mention or bubble the hall ticket number you have, and those things you can do. Other than that, nothing should be written. Any sort of religious marks should be written on the exam answer sheet. Next, while writing exam. So, as you tick based on the criteria levels, start writing the answers which are very known to you. How? Here comes, people will come in a very different pattern. You will just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers like that, but it is not the one. For example, 4 sections are there. In that you can write without any thinking very promptly, second section all questions. So second section, and the question, question number starts from 8. So just put second section or Roman number 2 and write 8th question. It is not 1, because if you write 1 and the answer, if they see the evaluators see first question with another point and answer with another point, it will be striken out without any second thought. So never write like that. So mention the question numbers very properly. Never come to one answer that you can put whatever question number you want. Next important point, you will be getting one full booklet. After the completion of booklet, when you are taking your next answer sheets, additional answer sheets, try to mention at the right side corner 1 and round it. For the additionals, whatever you take it, you just mention how many additionals you are taking, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And next important point, never leave any empty space without writing anything. If you don't know the question also, just try to give the basic stuff of that question. If you don't know the answer of that question, just at least give 2 to 3 points of basic stuff of that question, so that at least for 4 marks you can get 1 mark easily. Or at least you can draw a rough diagram for that. You can get your answer and you can get marks. And final justification, don't write exam till last minute of the time. Complete your exam 15 minutes before, take a quick check and keep it and just relax, because if you are going to write till last minute of the exam, you will miss the points and you will be in hurry-burry. You cannot tie it properly. You may tie one paper to the other side and one paper to the other side like this. For this you can lose marks. Next important point, write only easy questions at the beginning. Don't put any scratch marks or strikeouts in the first 2 to 3 pages of your exam, because first impression is the best impression for your evaluators you can give, right? As I earlier said, remember, when you are supposed to change the pen, take the signature of your invigilator. Final point, when you complete the exam, just go through the paper and see if any left out space is there without writing anything, just strike it. And at the end of the answer sheet, put the end and strike it completely. Without mentioning it, don't ever come out. All the best. Hope you can write your exams well. Thank you.